Well, welcome back to How Did That Happen? So, round two, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Because of the way the people around me pronounced it as I was growing up, I was probably in my 20s before I realized they were actually windshield wipers and not windshield wipers. Spelled W-I-N-C-H-E-L-L, in case I'm not pronouncing windshield right. Windshield.
What? Say that again.
Because of the way the people around me pronounced it as I was growing up, I was probably in my 20s before I realized they were actually windshield wipers and not windshield wipers.
I mean, okay. Now, Tom is from Indiana
Yeah,
area,
yeah, I don't know how they really...
Famous for their pronunciations.
Yeah, I mean,
but Jake is from Farmington?
yeah, just outside of St. Louis, not far from you.
Yeah. And maybe there's a little bit more of a drawl, like windshield wipper.
Windshield.
Hey there,
Windshield
take it easy.
wipers.
You doing? Hi.
Huh.
That whole 45 minutes, really.
Yeah.
It does, I'm telling you.
Because it has farm in the
It's
name.
not
Yeah.
windshield wipers, it's windshield wipers. What?
Tim, I'm going to let you ask the first question. First cross-examining.
Who corrected you?
Who are you asking?
Tom. I'm asking Tom.
Okay.
Who corrected your funny way of speaking?
It's something I just picked up by listening to other people where I was at the time.
Did you immediately say, oh my gosh, this entire time I've been saying it wrong and everybody pointed and laughed? Or is that something that happens all the time to you?
I being pointed at.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a regular occurrence.
Okay, so you were used to it.
Yes. No, I don't think I shared it with a bunch of people because it's well, then you would get pointed at and laughed at. So I don't think I shared it with a bunch of people.
Probably wise, yes.
Jake, who was the person to finally tell you it's shield, not shell?
I mean, it was, probably in college, and it was pretty embarrassing, as you can expect. But it was not, I don't really say that word very often. I certainly didn't back then, especially before you drive. But I had some neighbors that kind of pronounced it that way, and you grow up with it. And so I just thought, okay, that is what it is. And to me, it wasn't even a matter of like sharing out of judgment. I just thought that was real. So I didn't know it was wrong until I said it in a college class, and somebody was like, what?
What?
And hilarity ensued and embarrassment ensued.
Where did you go to college?
What's that?
Where'd you go to college?
Missouri State,
Oh, okay. MSU, okay. Yeah.
back in the SMS days.
Oh, the SMS days.
Okay.
Okay. I think I've deduced.
I think I have deduced too.
What is your guys' deduction?
I'm saying it's Tom's story and it's not true.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it is not a true story. I'm gonna say it's Jake's story.
Okay. Well, it is a true story,
What?
and it's Tom's.
Tom?
I thought they were windshield wipers.
Winchell?
Windshield wipers, not windshield wipers. I grew up, that's the way everybody pronounced it around me, and it wasn't until I'm listening to other people, I'm going, wait a minute, they're not saying windshield.
But you had never written it down before.
How often
mean,
do you
yeah.
write down windshield
How
wipers?
often do you write down windshield?
Every day.
Oh.
Talking about
Well,
windshield
okay.
wipers.
My part of the country, we didn't do that. No,
Okay.
but yeah, I grew up thinking they were windshield wipers.
Okay. Interesting.
I like, my accent too, Farmington. Does that come across as Southern?
Okay.
I don't know if I have the standard accent, to be fair.
Yeah.
Your next one.
Oh,
I won our citywide junior spelling bee when I was in the 4th grade. I won our citywide junior spelling bee when I was in the 4th grade. Maddie's had a revelation.
I know I'm like, what?
Well, I feel like Tom has spoken to me about a spelling bee way back when.
Okay.
When all four of us were hosting Unscripted. But and he said he won it? Mm-hmm. I don't think he did. Okay.
Ask.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Tom, what was the word that got the contestant you were going against out?
Oh, God, I was in 4th grade.
Patty, that was centuries ago.
Yet there were only
Okay,
6
sorry.
words then. I just have to remember. The word
still
actually.
inventing them.
The word was column because it confuses people because it has an MN at the end.
It wasn't windshield.
I was going to say, especially the way things are pronounced in Indiana.
Winchell, yeah. So the word was column, C-O-L-M-N.
Okay.
U-M-A.
Jake, are you an English major?
I was a creative writing minor, but not an English major.
Creative writing minor. Okay.
That means he was
Reminder,
doing
this
that
was
when he
4th
was
grade.
6.
Fourth
Right.
grade.
Right.
Well, 4th grade, yeah. He was
Yeah.
creative writing minor.
Yeah.
I will say
That was so dumb.
I was
What?
I was
But it was
pompous from a very early age in life. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Youthful pomposity.
Yes, youthful pomposity, which I also that was the word pomposity that I won the spelling bee.
No, it's not. Okay, that is fake.
Yeah, maybe.
Fourth grade
Or
pomposity.
maybe I'm just joking as an ad lib.
Okay. Well, I do want to ask you then, Jake. What was the actual word that got your opponent out for you to win?
This is gonna sound crazy. Homogenized, like the process, the
Like
chemical
milk.
process for milk.
Homogenized milk.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
We had some pretty good spellers.
How many for both of you? How many rounds until you won?
6, 7, something like that.
Okay.
There were 9 rounds.
You guys want to take a guess?
Okay, I'm gonna take a guess.
Okay.
Jake's story, true.
Okay. Tim?
I'm going to go the opposite. Tom's story, true.
True. It is a false story, and it is Tom's.
Okay, perfect. Well, we don't know what we're doing.
No, no.
How did that happen? We still don't know, but we know that our good friend Chef Alex DeLuca with Italian Kitchen will join us next.